The flower delivery worker and aspiring rapper from Brooklyn pleaded not guilty to charges of assault, criminal possession of a weapon, and unlawfully possessing noxious matter for the attack that happened on March 17, 2021 in Elmont. Surveillance video shows a hooded figure running up to the then 21-year-old Ikram in her own driveway and throwing sulfuric acid on her face.
He actually produced and uploaded a music video to YouTube boasting about throwing acid in a woman's face.
I'm discreet in the night like a hitman assassin. Try to run up and have your face burning acid.
Guys, we gotta talk about this insane story. I heard about this a while ago, actually, even though there was just recently charges brought against the individual. But this story about this guy throwing acid on a woman, it's just crazy as hell how something like this could even happen. Like, who even thinks to do this? Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna throw acid at this bee today. Guys, like, this was at this woman's home. It makes you wonder, like, if you just pull into your driveway, are you safe to just pull into your driveway? Or is some lunatic gonna run up to you and hear some acid? I mean, there's other stuff like that. I've seen there was another incident with a lady at the park, which is walking or jogging or something, and somebody throws acid. Like, where do people get the ideas from? So now you're not talking about bullets, you're not talking about stabbings, you're not talking about kidnapping, now you're talking about disfigurement through acid. It's a crazy, but it's just a ridiculous world that we live in, guys. But let's go ahead and react to this. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Nearly 5 years after an Elmont woman was doused in acid in her driveway, an arrest in the case. News 12's Cecilia Dowd has the story.
This is the man investigators say tossed acid on Nafia Ikram in 2021 outside her Elmont home and fled. Terrell Campbell of Brooklyn, not known to Nafia, is being held without bail. No motive has been given.
I'm glad that I've closed the chapter on the uncertainty and the safety and like the looking over the shoulder.
Campbell, whose attorney says he works in flower delivery, pleaded not guilty.
Flower delivery? This dude thought he was gonna be handing out Valentine's Day flowers today. Now he behind bars. That's what your little goofy ass get. But flower delivery, mind you, you can't trust nobody. You be thinking that this is Mr. Loverboy if he doing flower delivery. That's crazy as hell.
Two things broke open in this case: information from members of the community and cooperation from technology companies.
In the minutes following the 2021 attack, we found searches asking, how do I remove sulfuric acid from my car's fabric?
Asked about more arrests, the DA said it's possible.
I hope that things come to light. I just don't know what it will be, truthfully. Because the fact that I don't even know this individual makes me question. I'm like, who else could possibly be involved that I couldn't have thought of myself.
When asked about the possibility that someone could have paid Campbell to do this, the DA acknowledged they are looking into it. Prosecutors said the defendant is an aspiring rapper.
And 2 years after he ambushed Nafia and left her screaming in pain on her front lawn, he actually produced and uploaded a music video to YouTube boasting about throwing acid in a woman's face.
I'm discreet in the night like a hitman assassin. Try to run up and have your face burning acid.
The police commissioner said someone will be getting a $50,000 Crime Stoppers reward for information in this case. Nafia has constant
excuse me, a music video. Guys, I saw that it said rapper, but I didn't know enough about the story. The guy posted a music video online boasting it. So and you got the fact that the person did it to begin with, heinous. Okay, you disfigured this woman. This was probably a beautiful woman at one point. Now she's beautiful on the inside, I guess. But disfigured this woman, and then you gonna rap it like, so you thought it was funny or something to gloat about? Like, guys, this reminds me, this is why there's these guys, RDC World. I think that they made a video where they were talking about how dumb some rappers are when they admit to crimes in their songs and music videos.
3 counts of aggravated robbery, 3 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of capital murder. Illegal possession of guns? Illegal possession of cocaine? Illegal possession of meth? Why are you using meth?
I don't use meth, I move meth, nigga.
Oh, you move meth. You sure is right, because it says all that in your new song. Why would you say that in your new song?
My new hit single, I Just Killed a Nigga and I Move Drugs.
Why the fuck would you name your song I Just Killed a Nigga and I Move Drugs?
Because I really do that shit, I'm true to the streets. Can you get me off?
I see why they made that video, because this is literally what is happening here. This fool just landed himself who knows how many years in prison. Well deserved, by the way.
Health challenges, has lived in extraordinary pain, lost sight in one eye, and has had many surgeries.
I've realized that just being a good person and being true to who I am, no matter what, is where Terrell lost and where his downfall was, because I refuse to lose my morals and my humanity no matter what happens to me.
As for comment, the defendant's dad made an inappropriate gesture.
Wow.
Cecilia Dowd, News 12.
Really?
Now, the statute of limitations of 5 years was close to being up in this case. March 17th will be 5 years since the attack.
So this dummy, you got dang fool. So you actually could have gotten away with it if you wouldn't have been smug. Okay, you thought you were slick. Okay, you thought you got away with it, decided to upload this music video, but you decided to get cocky. You got arrogant, you got foolish, and now they caught you literally like a month before the statute of limitations. If it wasn't for that music video, man, it probably wouldn't have been able to catch you, bro. Because, I mean, it's very generic bald head black dude. Like, I mean, hello, like there's just so many. But guys, very sad story, but at least there's some justice. But what's up with the dude's dad? Like, what type of daddy you got gonna show up and just give the middle finger? These people have no sense. The only chance that you have here is to show some level of grace, show some level of humility, you know, I don't know, blame somebody else. I don't know what you're gonna do. But showing up smugly, having smug family members show up, flipping off the press or whatever it is, that is certainly not going to help your case. Not that I want you to help your case, but it just comes across as just foolish and is a perfect representation of who we're dealing with. I mean, acid, I mean, I don't know exactly how I feel for sure, but, you know, one has to question. I mean, I'm sure that this lady is not happy waking up every day looking and realizing that this is the reality, that they can't bring their face back to what it was before. And I'd imagine there might have even been some thoughts of self-deletion, you know, if you're like, wow, like I'm permanently disfigured. I didn't used to look like this. One thing if you're just born looking crazy. It's another thing when you look like this because some asshole decided to throw acid in your face. This is what I consider to be totally unforgivable. This is something where I think they should prosecute this as if he killed this woman. Because in a sense, you almost did. I mean, she can't even see out of one of her eyes. Her entire future is going to be judged based off of the disfigurement rather than who she is on the inside, which is what she's talking about. That's beautiful that she said what she said, but the world is going to be judging her probably harshly. It probably has been doing it since this happened in 2021 for years, based off the disfigurement and not who she is on the inside. Just a lot of people don't get that chance. They got to get past the physical part first to get to who you are on the inside. So I'd imagine this causes all kinds of challenges in terms of employment, in terms of relationships, you know, in terms of just everything, just people just being nice to you. Some people are going to be nice and some people are going to, you know, say mean or negative things. Guys, this is crazy as hell. This is definitely, look, the flower delivery. They say this dude used to deliver flowers. Well, I hope you have a shitty Valentine's Day, my G, because you freaking deserve it. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Big shout out to my members, Cyber Noodle, 655, Bella Scott, and Carpentier John. Could not do it without you.
Campbell thought he got away with it. He bragged on the internet for everyone to see, but he could not have been more wrong.